Right then. So, Ebonie Jones, thanks for your time today.
Yes, okay.
I saw your fight, the one in what do you call it, Wembley one.
Yeah.
Now, I've met your opponent a few times. What was it like boxing someone that was so much taller? So I know you got the win.
So I was supposed to fight Beck Connolly, but she pulled out. So they had to make it at a catch weight. Obviously, Vida normally fights at lightweight, super feather, so we made it at a catch weight. So that's why she was so much bigger than me. I'm used to fighting taller people anyway, so I wasn't really fazed by it. It wasn't until watching it back or like seeing the pictures of the face-off actually how much taller she was than me. So, but obviously I'm used to fighting taller people.
Yeah, she's massive. But tell me
But not that tall.
Tell me about your amateur background.
So I had 65 fights, 160, was on Team GB, boxed internationally for a few years, yeah.
How do you feel women taking in boxing? And I'll give you a quick example. Once you get to know me, like I'm very cool, I treat everyone the same. But years ago, I was talking to a guy called Clifton Mitchell, and I was saying, I wanted to spar Sandy Wright, and he said she'll beat me up. I was like, nah, she's a woman, I'll be too strong. I tried, I got in there, and she beat me up, and I was not holding back.
Yeah, I know Sandy, so I shared the house with Sandy when I was at PB.
But like, I'm a very cool guy. I don't lie to people. Like some people make a joke out of it.
She's tough. She's a strong girl. Like she's tough, and obviously, female boxing and men's boxing, it's becoming equal. So like I'm on the main card for this fight. I was on the main card before. You wouldn't have seen that before.
No.
Boxing's got a lot of females, so it's good.
I mean, you had like Tasha Jonas recently. She was quite. Was she co-main event on that one? I think she was co-main.
And then obviously we've had Savannah Marshall be main event.
She's definitely main event, yeah. And the question is, if you remember what Bob Arum said recently about women's boxing, so this is sort of what I'm getting at. Well, I give everyone respect. I think women's boxing is great. I wish it well, but I'm not really that powerful yet. I mean, problem is you've got people like Bob Arum who have got a different opinion. Is that something that you think about sometimes?
Not really. You always get horrible comments of people. You always get comments like that. I mean, every single time probably boxer posts a female or on social media, you always get people comment stuff like that. So I don't really take much notice of it, to be honest. I don't really care because I'm getting to still box on the biggest platform, like alongside the men. So it doesn't really bother me. I think whether these people like it or not, it's changing and women's boxing is getting bigger and bigger, and there's no stopping it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, never mind. Obviously, just progress with your own thing. Same with me. I get all kinds of comments on my videos. I don't really care.
No.
It don't bother me.
And it's always fake accounts anyway. What you see, like we say, if you get comments on it, a lot of the time it's fake accounts and stuff like that, saying stuff about women's boxing, but it's just what comes with it.
But like when they make personal comments, I'm like, look here, I'm 31, I've been in the British Army, I've boxed, I've sparred,
I didn't know you was in the army.
Yeah,
I was in the army too for 6 years.
I'm still doing it now. I'm in the Army Reserves.
Yeah.
Look, I've boxed, I've been punched in the head. Comments online, it's not going to get to me. Because things I don't know you. Even if you came up to me and said it to my face, okay, so? You get weird people online, but it doesn't matter. Who are some of your favourite fighters?
I like Mike Tyson, I like Tyson Fury, Canelo, so I look up to a lot of fighters. But one of my favourites is Mike Tyson.
Okay. Which fights of his did you enjoy most?
All of them, to be honest, even when you watch the highlights, because it's just knockout after knockout with him. The only one I don't like watching is when he got beat.
Oh yeah.
Because that wasn't him, was it? It wasn't like him. That was just sad. But obviously I look up to his boxing style, and he's just a powerful man.
I mean, for me, I remember the one against Trevor Berbick. I don't know if I've seen someone fall down like that. He got dropped. The way he staggered backwards.
Yeah, it was just scary, wasn't he?
But it's just boxing. Obviously, this is a lifestyle.
Mike Tyson was just scary, wasn't he? Like, Sam half to anyone who got in the ring with him.
Yeah. What fights would you like to see? Is there anything that catches your interest, Ebonie?
Not really. I just always concentrate on myself, to be honest. Obviously, I do like my boxing, like watching my boxing, but not that I can think of, to be honest. If it's just off the top of my head now.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, I don't want to put you on the spot. What do you do outside of boxing, and how are you sort of developing your brand, your profile?
I'm not to know really. I just try to be myself. obviously training comes first, so anything other around that, I mean, it's good to build a profile, but I just think that's something that happens naturally. Luckily, I think I've got the boxing talent, so I haven't got to go try too much with that side of it. I just always sort of try and be myself, and I think that's like a good way to gain fans.
Yeah, I agree. My advice, I just think some fighters sort of they go too hard on it. The easiest example would be Adrian Broner. You're spending too much time promoting yourself, but then you're not doing the things that Mayweather did. So
Yeah, exactly.
This is where you got found out by Maidano, and now you've lost how many times? Mikey Garcia. So yeah, we'll leave that for another day anyway. And last question. So what is it you like to do in your spare time? What do you like to do for fun?
I don't actually know, to be honest. I don't do much else other than boxing. Probably like the little things, spending time with family. I don't know. I like to when obviously on a rest day, I'd like to do things that aren't nothing to do with boxing. It's just like it's that, I don't know if it sounds cringy. I like going shopping. That just like casual things like that, really. So
There's nothing wrong with that.
yeah.
Well, I've been going to Savile Row. I don't know, it's where a lot of the rich.
Yeah, I like it all there, but the thing is, sometimes it's sad because it's like you need a lot of money to shop in places like that, don't you?
I don't shop. I
Just look, yeah. It's like, where is it? When you go in London or like in Harrods and all them sort of places, I love it, but it's like you think, oh, I'd love to have the money to be able to buy all this stuff.
No, but I use it to motivate myself.
Yeah.
And I'm very confident. I just walk in there dressed up. Yeah, I'll take a look at this. I'll think about this. That's what I was like. Yeah, I'll think about it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell them I'm too broke to buy anything. And I just say, you know what? If things work out, I'll come back.
It is good to like go and do things like that and think about the things that you. I know it's not all about money. Like I box because I love boxing, but obviously money is something that you can get from it. So yeah, it's nice to go to places like that and see what maybe you could have one day.
And I'd say quickly, I mean, the way I see it, if you achieve enough success in boxing, obviously box for the sake of boxing, enjoy it. But if you achieve enough success and you build a big enough fan base, then you're entitled to make a lot of money. That's, it's not being greedy. Like if you bring that value, then Katie Taylor be an example.
Yeah.
Or, all the boxers we can name, De La Hoya, Mike Tyson. If you build that value, you're entitled to get that money and
definitely
spend it wisely. But it's been a pleasure talking to you, Ebonie.
Thank you.
Hopefully I'll see you in future.
Yeah, thanks.